Hello, everybody. Here we are, Susan and Allie. I'm so glad to be back with you all. Thank you. And thank you, Susan, for once again being here with me.
Thank
One,
you, Allie. Thank you, everybody. Hope
yeah.
everybody had a wonderful holiday, a Christmas if you celebrate that yesterday.
Yes, yes. We're some of you that live out here in the Pacific Northwest are probably undergoing some snow. I'm down in my house in Kent, and we've got 3 to 4 inches, and it's still coming down. But I heard that Whidbey Island got more than I did, so we're going to stay here until Tuesday, and then we'll probably go back. Yeah, but that's very unusual that they get it. You know, we can get it every once in a while, but they don't get it
The
because
weather is
it's
going to be unusual. I mean, this is what I say.
yeah,
If the weather person says snow, you need to pay attention. If they say tornadoes, you
right.
need to pay attention. If they say flood,
Yep,
whatever they say, pay attention. Like pay extra attention.
absolutely. Don't take any chances.
Don't take any
And
chances.
yes, and Sherry, yes, thank you. Rest in peace to Desmond Tutu.
Yes, I can't
Was
believe it. Oh,
I know
I
he and the
love that
Dalai
man.
Lama together was so cute. Whenever were together, I loved watching the two of them.
Yeah.
And also, rest in peace to Joan Didion, who was a fabulous writer.
Oh, oh, I didn't know that.
87. They both of these people are older. So, oh, happy Boxing Day, Lori. Yes, it
Oh
is
yeah,
Boxing
happy
Day. Yeah,
Boxing Day. Yes.
absolutely. Yeah. And I hope everybody had a safe and lovely Christmas and or socially distanced one. I don't know. I was with my kids and their significant others, and all of us had everything. We had everything, including the booster. We had 6 people and 6 dogs.
I love it. That's a great ratio.
It was. We thought, well, if we each have a dog. I mean, we have 3. My daughter has 1, and my son has 2. So
Oh my
we would have
God, that's
shared.
awesome.
We would have
I love
shared.
it.
Yeah.
I love it that all the dogs were there. That's great.
I know. Yep. This is the first time. And they were crazy in the beginning. And we kept saying, don't put them away. Don't put them away. Let them work it
Settle
out.
down.
And
They'll settle
it
down.
ended up, everybody turned out okay. So it was great. And we had an interesting thing. We were all had these artistic and really creative ideas this year. Like I bought my son a beer making kit. And I got a beautiful mindfulness kit from my
Oh
son's
wow.
girlfriend. So it was like that. And it was very nice. And we played games, board games and stuff. So yeah, we had a
Oh, I'm
great
so glad you got that.
time.
I'm so glad
Yeah,
you got that time with everybody.
I know. Yeah. Last year, I don't know if you knew this, but last year we did it outside and we had an awning and everything out there. And we only had 4 dogs then, 5 dogs, I guess, maybe. But it was cold and we were glad to be inside. We said we'd never forget, last year's
Last
time that
year.
we had. Yeah. And how
Wow.
appreciative we are. Yeah.
Yes.
What's going on here? Let's see. Hello to everybody.
Auntie D has a birthday today. Auntie
Oh,
D.
happy birthday. Yes, and happy holidays. That's good, Auntie D. So you 29 again? Good for you. Sean Muller, you feel uneasy even with other people's families? Yeah, I think it depends on the family. Everybody in my family very diligent about social distancing, vaxing, everything. So, yeah, but I understand what you mean. Hello, Aloe Cat and Kim Emmerich and Laurika. Oh wow! Yes, in Boxing Day, Stone Marble. Yep, for our Canadian brothers and sisters and our British. And I don't know, do Aussies also celebrate it? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know,
either.
but Miss Charlotte says it's touched by Tarot's birthday as well. If you guys don't have it checked out, touched by Tarot, you're
Okay, we
missing
need
out.
to.
You're missing
Okay,
out. She
okay.
is my peace and calmness that I go to. I watch her channel and she talks to me in this calm voice. And I
Wow,
say, okay.
that's always
Um,
nice. Yeah.
and I'm getting a reading from her this week. So go check out her channel. And it's her
Okay.
birthday. So happy
Well,
birthday.
happy birthday
I
to
don't know if
you.
you're here, but Miss Charlotte is obviously a fan of yours too.
Yes, absolutely. I heard that Capricorns, which we are in Capricorn now, I heard that there are less Capricorns than any other sign. I don't know
Oh,
why, but it is interesting that I know a lot of people with Capricorn rising signs. So I don't
oh.
know.
Yeah,
know.
I have
Beth Knight's
Capricorn
birthday.
moon. I have a
That's
Capricorn
right,
moon.
you do. It's
Yeah.
also Beth Knight's birthday
And
today.
it's
Happy
RCT's
birthday.
birthday. My gosh,
Oh
you
my
got a lot of
goodness.
birthdays today. I would have brought cake.
Uh-huh.
Any
I
excuse.
know you would have, Susan. I know.
Any excuse. Oh my God. Y'all got to let me know in advance.
Yeah, you do. Susan will always bring some. She's always welcome to. Yeah. Even cheesecake, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. Cheesecake. Absolutely.
Well, I don't want to miss anybody, but I do thank you all. And I can't really read everybody's name off, but I do love you all and thank you all. And Auntie's making a carrot cake today. Okay, well, that sounds really good. Hi, Sheila, Inquisitive Tarot, and Deb Age. So yes, today's my granddog's birthday. My son adopted, 2 mini schnauzers. One is grayish with black, and the other one is black. It's their first birthday today, and they are appropriately named by my socialist son, Carl and Fred, for Karl Marx and Frederick Engels.
Oh my God.
Yes, and his girlfriend is a professor, and she's sociology, or she does that kind of teaching. So anyway, yeah, so it's a birthday for everybody, and yeah, and we're coming up on a new year. Please, if you get a chance, stop by tomorrow, 4:00 Pacific time, 7:00 Eastern time, for just a short hopes and wishes on this channel. I've invited probably 35 to 50 people. They all can't be on at the same time. Mm-hmm. We're just putting out our hopes and wishes for 2022. If you as a subscriber would also like to come on, all you need to do is write me and I will send you the link, and I'll be moving people in and out if we have a lot. If we don't have a lot, then you can stay as long as you want or leave or whatever you want to do. Yeah. I wanted to do it before New Year's Eve because hopefully we'll all be doing fun things on New Year's Eve out there in our own worlds. So, yeah. I also want to thank everybody for love and Reiki and concern. And I can't thank you enough. I'm planning on coming back, this week, slowly but surely. Blood pressure is a little high, but sugar has gone down from 400 to under 200. So I'm eating right, I'm sleeping, I'm resting, I'm drinking water, I'm doing everything I need to do, and I feel a lot better. So thank you very much. Now send some love to Susan because she's feeling a little funky this morning. All right.
Yeah.
Love you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. So we have not very many questions today, which is actually very good since I do want to put this up because I want you to know that I do appreciate, and I did see this. This is from Stone Marble, and it's not a question, but it's a thank you for all we do and much gratitude. And we thank you, Stone Marble, and all of you for coming to be with us on Sundays or any other day you come by to be with us. We couldn't do it without you. Yeah. So thank you. I certainly do appreciate. We both appreciate that. All right, so I guess we'll get to it. I hope. Wait a minute, what did I do? Come on now. See, I've been out of the loop here for a while.
I'm laughing at False Teacher said, dance that funk out. I honestly thought I was coming down with COVID. I had dinner planned with friends yesterday at their house, and he's a marvelous cook. But I just woke up feeling not right, not bad, but not right. Something
just know.
Right. And I said, I am not coming. I am so sorry. I could not do this if I thought.
Yeah.
And I talked to my guides, of course, and they said I was having an immune response, which I could be having an immune response to allergies, right? And that's all I could get out of them. So I literally spent yesterday on my couch. But I'm fine. I just still feel weird, like just a little bit of achiness in the weirdest place. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
But I don't go anywhere anyway. So no problems.
I'm back. I'm going to be going in and out. I'm down home. I'm sorry. Yeah. I think all of us might end up. They said that all of us will possibly end up with it. There's no way to get around that. That doesn't mean we'll all be deadly sick, but yeah.
No, but
it isn't because we're being loose or anything either. Yeah.
and we're going to be spreading it, right? We're inoculated, so we're going to be fantastic spreaders. Those of us that don't really have strong,
immune systems.
Symptoms. Yeah. So it's better for people to just be very careful, wear the mask, and try to isolate a little bit. It's wild out there. I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to get wild. We are going to have problems because people are going to get sick. And God bless. And we're not going to talk about this right now, but of course the hospitals are filling up, and my prayers really go out to the doctors and the nurses and those people that have to take care of those people, because it's truly.
Well, Sheila's sister has it. She says her younger sister caught it, and her older sister is a nurse, and said that we will all get it. Yeah. And in 2 weeks, most people will get it.
I really think so, you guys. I got my booster 2 weeks ago. It's interesting because, we went to New Orleans, and I started freaking out because Jen and I had this workshop in New Orleans, and I said, oh my God, should I cancel this, right? Because Omicron had just been announced, and they said, no, go. And I really had to step out on faith. But interestingly enough, right, we went and came back, and now it's the outbreak. So we sort of had this
dodged a bullet
little window of time that we were able to do it.
That's right.
But anyway, they're canceling flights. I'm pretty sure that I got my booster 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I should be good. But y'all just be careful. It's like wildfire. It's like wildfire. That's all I can tell you. You won't, you're not going to die, but we are going to spread it. And we have to think about that too, right? We have to be cognizant of that.
Definitely. Even people like James Clyburn has it from South Carolina, the congressman, and there's other people that have, and a lot of Democrats. And it's just because, they've had their shots and their boosters and so on. But, and apparently Sarah Palin said yesterday, under her dead body, would she ever get a shot? Well, everybody responded the exact same way.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what that answer is, what you would automatically think. Well, Sarah, I guess you're going to get what you asked for.
I mean, never say that stuff to the universe. Even if you say, I will never date a man again. Well, honey, they just take that as a challenge. Don't use that kind of words with the universe.
Yeah. Words
have a lesson to learn.
Words are very, very powerful, especially the ones you say to yourself. So yes, be very, very careful. And if you start saying something and you realize it, say cancel and turn it around.
Yeah. Reel it back in, y'all.
Yeah. By the way, yes, Kim Emmerich, I'm sorry. It's Emmerich. I had the pain under my armpit and up into my neck. I had the Moderna shot. My daughter had the Pfizer, had the same problem, but nothing that you couldn't handle. It's like overworking the muscle.
I didn't have anything bad for my Pfizer shot, my booster.
That's good.
Right there. But it's been long enough ago that the way I'm feeling now is not. It's a weird achy. It's just weird. I'm telling you guys, it's got to be something weird. Anyway, like I said, I'm holed up. My friends brought me a bunch of everything that they had served, and they left it on my porch. My dog ate some of it. I was really mad at her, and she had the nerve to come back and ask for more. Like, well, but would you share? I was like, no, I'm not sharing my Christmas dinner. Anyway, we have a unique relationship, my dog and I.
You do, and she doesn't listen to her guides or you. So see, you have to start thinking like she does.
Exactly. I can't believe she had the nerve to come back over and say, but I know you're mad at me. Can I just have a little bit? I'm like, no, for Christ's sakes. Anyway.
Oh, we missed that, Susan.
She didn't eat her dinner because she was like, you got all that good stuff and I got all that food. Stuff. Forget it. I'm going to bed. She's a teenager. She's a perpetual teenager.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Anyway, probably me too.
All right. Well, and mine, April Joy, is 8 months old, had her first Christmas and loves the snow. So she's thrilled. And
that's great.
My dog, Bella, who's 12, she went out and she ate she loves to eat snow. So she's in heaven, so no calories.
No calories. I mean, why not? As long as she stays away from the yellow stuff, she's all good.
That's what I was just going to say. No yellow snow. That's right. All right. Well,
Our pets are
they
so important. They're so
they are.
important.
What would we do without them? Yeah.
I
6
wouldn't live
people,
without them.
6 dogs. That's what was at my house. So I had a great Christmas. So, all right. So Elvira, I can't help it. I hear the song, Elvira.
God
There's a
bless
little boy she's seen in her dreams. He's white with dark, wavy, curly hair. She would like to know if you know who he is.
Let me check in with you, Elvira. I'm having a conversation with them. So I feel like, he's connected to you. It's not like he came out of nowhere. He's connected to you. Could he be Spanish? When you say white, I don't think I think he's Spanish. I think he's, I don't know. I don't know why they want to say that. But anyway, he's got big eyes. I don't know if you're in the chat, dear, but I feel like you see his eyes. Like he's got these almond-shaped brown eyes, that are very expressive, right? That you just see these eyes. Yes, Spanish. Okay, thank you, Elvira. How about his eyes? Aren't his eyes pronounced like you just see the eyes? Like he seems to want to communicate to you through his eyes, I feel like. And so who is this young man? He's connected to your family on your mom's side. I feel like that he is connected to your family on your mom's side. I think that he could be. I keep hearing aunt, but I don't know if it's your great aunt. You know what I mean? Like not your mom's sister, but your grandmother's sister.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's one of their kids. I think you may not know. Maybe this child died young, or I'm
getting a J name, Jesus or Jorge or Jose.
Yeah. And you also have, Elvira, I just have to tell you, I have to tell you what I get. Okay. I'm also hearing brother. I mean, are you sure that you don't know about maybe a miscarriage that happened with your mother that you don't know about? I don't know why he's saying. Also, to make things way more confusing, he had past lives with you where you were he was a brother and you were his mother. He's really wrapped up in your energy. You've had past lives with him, and I also believe that he was born into your family in one of those other generations. That's what I get. He feels as if he's your child. That's what I said. Yes, he called you mama. So I think this is from a past life that he was your child. But I also think that he's incarnated into Earth in one of your other, it feels like your aunt. It feels like your great aunt or something. Yeah, mama. He called you mama. He called you mama to me too. That's probably why it's disconcerting to you. Like, who's this kid I'm dreaming about that's calling me mama? The energy goes backwards and forward through your life. So this kid could end up being just, I wish I could explain this more. I know this is confusing, but our timeline is not one line. It's not linear. Okay. So in the future, you could actually see this kid, right? This could be a neighbor's kid. This could be a friend's kid that walks up to you and says, mama. You know how kids do that? They don't know who their mama is yet, and they just walk up to any woman and are like, mama, mama. But so this energy is so prevalent in your energy. Why is it prevalent in your energy? because only this important, only because you can access it. It's not a portent. It's not meant to mean anything. You don't have to do anything. It's just because you now have the ability to understand this. They don't give us things we can't understand, even if it does, we think we can't understand it. Believe me, if they're giving it to you, you're ready to understand it. So you're ready to understand past lives. You're ready to understand all these things, right? What do you think?
Oh, I like that was the J. I get the loving feeling. I definitely get that. So the mama makes sense. This card says, when I lean toward love, I am led. So I think that it is, and these are called the universe has your back. So I think it was meant, and the other card I pulled was beginnings. So you've got some stuff coming up in 2022, I think, as Susan said, that will bring you into learning more about maybe past lives, maybe other reincarnation or whatever. If you feel so led to read up on that, you might get some really good information that you may not have realized before, and it will bring you to the next level. So that's what I think.
That's it in a nutshell. She just described it in a nutshell.
Yep.
This stuff is aware. You're aware of it because you can understand it now. That's why. Right. But it does, I do want you to understand that it's not like some big, like thing that you have to do, or it's just this awareness, and you can have love toward him, and that's okay.
Definitely. Allocat, I saw your posting here, and you got a book for Christmas on Edgar Cayce. I recommend him to everybody. If you're wanting to dip your toes into new stuff, that's where I started, was Edgar Cayce, my husband as well. But I think that the stone, she brings up this stone here that is kind of golden. And there is a stone called the Golden Healer Quartz. And I just bought myself one, and it's called a free form, and it's gorgeous. You could always look it up on, Google or something. But if it's not that, and those are healing stones. Quartz are healing.
What's the name of it again?
A golden healer.
A golden healer quartz. A golden healer stone. Okay.
Yep. Yep, it's a quartz crystal, but it's gorgeous. It could be those citrine if it's a lighter yellow, and there are some other ones that are out there, but kind of golden. Yeah, kind of golden. With the word just hit me with the golden healer. So yeah.
Then if it hit you, that's the spirit.
Yep. So the reason I mentioned we don't have a lot to do today is actually a good thing. Susan and I are still, Susan's not feeling that well, and I'm kind of still bringing myself back in. So if I see something I think I can answer, I will, but we're going to go with what we have. And I already posted for next week, so go ahead and put it on there. I know it's a year from now, but
And Chris, I'll just say, yes, it is connected to your mother, but I can't go into it at the moment, I don't think.
Okay.
Which smell like burning candles or fire like oracle.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yes.
Oh, your mother. Oh, okay. Yeah. There's a lot of our elders are passing. A lot of them. I don't blame them in a lot of ways, but yeah.
It sure is tiring.
It is tiring. Yep. To be on the planet, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hard time. That's why we need to do as much self-care as you can.
You do.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
No matter how old you are, no matter how
God, no. You are. I mean, especially if you're, older.
Yep. So I read this morning. This disgusted me. Do you realize when you say 2022 that what it really is also saying is 2022? Number 2. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
No.
Oh, good, Linda. You have a golden healer. Yeah. Aren't they beautiful? They're really nice. Okay. So Joan, in a former life, was the former guy a dictator or a fascist leader that we would recognize? Or is this the first time his soul has played a pivotal role on such a grand scale? That's a good question.
That's a really good question. Trump wasn't, Stephen Miller was. a fascist. Let me just put it this way: in a previous life, for entertainment purposes only, and allegedly.
Right. Yep.
So I think the former guy, they're telling me a 2-bit. You know what I mean when I say 2-bit? Meaning like not
Shyster.
very,
Yeah.
just a nobody. He was a
nobody.
nobody. He was used. He was used in this lifetime by these other energies. He was the perfect narcissist, egomaniac to be used. Well, not the perfect, because the perfect would have been somebody like Stephen Miller. We would have like a petty thief. That's exactly right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But if Stephen Miller had been in office or had more control, we would actually, those detention centers in the South on the border, which right now we need to celebrate. There are no kids and no families in
Oh, really?
We
never hear about that
just recently. Well, the news doesn't cover anything. But if we had Miller, we would have those, and they would be full of journalists, and probably you and me, Allie. So
maybe,
yeah. So
Water's World.
That's really Aspie Third Eye. That's really it. He's like a petty thief, but he got promoted to this big thing that he's not. They just showing me like a blown up,
like the balloon.
A balloon. Yeah. He's going to be deflated. He'll just be like.
I have to tell you that I was astounded to read that his face was all upset because he has taken the booster and the vaccine and all that stuff. And they booed him, actually. And also that he said it's hard to talk trash about Joe Biden because he gave him credit for the vaccine. Is that all Joe needed to? We're just not hearing it,
Yeah. We're not hearing it. Uh-oh, you're frozen. You're frozen, Allie.
I'm back now. Sorry. Yep.
Okay, good.
All right. The next card we have, a card. Yeah, it's a card. Jenny wants to know, and we have to specifically ask for Charles Culkin and not her mother-in-law, who busts in here all the time. So we want only Charles Culkin to come in. And we want to ask him, what does he like to say? What do you like to say about his son? If there's anything that he can say, not the mother-in-law, the boss.
After he passed. Okay, I almost forgotten that. Okay, what can he say? And what can he say about his son, my husband? Yeah. I have to just concentrate a minute, because when you have a pushy person like that on the other side, you have to, as a medium, I have to spend more energy making sure she stays away by either getting help or doing it myself. But it takes me extra time to, but I feel like Charles, did he ever go by Charlie? Anyway, I feel like that he wasn't a pushover. I feel like she ran roughshod over him, but I also feel like that he could be his own man, especially when he wasn't around her. So I can bring him forward. It's not like he's, like I don't know what you call that. Anyway.
Casper Milquetoast.
Yeah. What's a fainting? They use one of those terms when you are a something like a pushover. Okay, let's just see.
Shrinking violet.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Right. So he's saying that this might make sense to you, but I feel like he's grudgingly proud. Do you understand what I mean when I say that? Like people who don't always say, "I'm so proud of you," and I just love you. That's not him. I feel like he, not that he didn't like his son, but I think he was a harsh judge of people, and that he had kind of a high bar. So maybe that's what it is. But anyway, he's saying he's proud of his son. He's also saying that he understands that his son is going through a trial right now with his health, some kind of trial, tribulation, challenge. He's saying he's challenged. He's had some challenges. He's saying he's had some challenges, and he's met them like a man. Mm-hmm. He doesn't, he's not saying anything bad. He's basically showing me meeting his son like man to man, like adults, older adults, right? Like, I don't know. This is just the energy that I'm getting. Is there anything else he wants to say? I feel like there's cooking. I feel like maybe he's talking about Christmas, but I feel like somebody likes good food, like interesting food, like maybe even picky about their food, like a foodie kind of person likes really particularly good food. I don't know if that's him or his son. I'm also sensing what appears to be red wine. I'm hearing the word Burgundy, which is a red wine. I don't know if this is making sense to you, Jenny, but this is what he's talking about. He's talking about World War II or the army or the military or something like that. I don't know that anybody served. It could be an interest. I'm not sure why he's bringing that up. These are quick readings, right?
Quick hits.
So I'm just kind of barely touching on the surface, but I feel a love there. I feel that the relationship was kind of strained at times. I feel like there was some judgment or maybe not meeting of. Again, it's that feeling of not meeting someone's expectations. But he sends his love, and I feel like he's standing there, like this, with his hand on.
I got the sense he was doing that, touching him. Yeah, I did.
Right.
Yep. I don't know if it was a hug or if it was a pat, but yeah, I did get that sense.
More like a pat to me, like, but a heavy one, not a soft,
heavy pat,
a pretty big. Good. That's good. Because I don't think Jenny's here. I'm not sure she is. Okay. But that's what I get. Hopefully that's helpful.
So I got this card, and so I got picked another card from another deck. But this one is when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. And I think that's important for everybody because we can't surrender enough, I don't think. So then I pulled the surrender cards, and it says, surrender to inner peace. Don't have don't stay in turmoil over what didn't happen or what the relationship was when they were here, because that is not the same relationship now. And cultivate your own inner peace and focus on the stillness within, and know that whatever it was that happened was supposed to happen for the highest good of both people. So I don't know if that's definitely for your husband or not, Jenny, but I think all of us need to remember that. And if we hold, like, for instance, if we hold a grudge or we're upset or I'm glad that person's dead or whatever, there's no peace. There's no peace for them. There's no peace for you.
So. And it's the pieces for you.
Absolutely.
For the living.
For the living. Yep.
We're the ones that need the peace.
Absolutely. So, yeah. Thank you. All right. I don't think Gail has ever asked a question before. So thank you. Welcome, Gail Kaplan.
Hey, Gail.
She saw a beautiful gray alien in her bedroom, and she said, I know he was loving, and there was a beautiful blue light behind him. What's going on?
My God, Gail, you should be telling us.
Yeah.
Gail, if you have any questions about aliens, check out Gail's channel. Moon walking. What is it again, you guys?
Walking with Moon.
Walking with Moon.
Yep.
Check out her channel. Really. If you have any questions, thank you, Ron. I saw that troll too.
I did too.
Okay. Yeah, Ron. Nothing gets past Ron. He's a troll. Love it.
Yep.
Okay, Gail. Okay, beautiful gray in your bedroom, loving. There was beautiful blue light behind him. What's going on? Why do I feel like there was a box in his chest that was also emitting light? Communication.
Skywalking with Moon. Sorry.
Skywalking. Yep. Thank you. Gosh.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right.
That's
when
okay.
I'm connected, Susan, files and boxes and filing cabinet, not available. Skywalking with Moon. Great. Yeah. I feel like he was checking on you, but I also feel like he was inviting you. He's checking on you. They're telling me checking in, checking on you. A new kind of it's agreement, but it's not really agreement. A new kind of venture, maybe together. But you're going to be doing some new and different things. You're going to be doing some new and different things. That's what they just said. It's almost like he came in to introduce himself, but he wasn't supposed to do that. Like he got, you know how you get super excited and you do things before you're supposed to? That's what I'm getting. So I think that's why it doesn't make sense to you, Gales, because he wasn't supposed to do that. He kind of jumped the gun, if you will. So
I'm not astute about every type of alien, but I thought the grays were the ones that were the bad ones. Yeah, I don't know.
There's some that are and some that aren't.
Some just like us. There are some that are good and some that are bad. Okay.
And boy, let me tell you, discerning. That's what we're all going to be doing. Discerning. Aren't we discerning? Didn't we learn that we needed to discern with the whole former guy? And, you know, the mansion, you know, is he a Democrat? Is he a Republican? What are we discerning about that? So we have to be better, really and truly, about learning to discern. And I just need to say this. Discerning is not with your head. It's not with your brain. It's with your clairsentience. It's with your heart. It's feeling. Does this feel good to me? So please tap into your emotions. Learn to tap into your emotions if you don't do that, because they can't fake that, but they can deep fake our brain. That's how all these people fell for the former guy.
I think it's worthwhile to mention that there are some folks that believe during the Atlantean times and the Lemurian times, we never used our mouths to talk.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
We only used our telepathic brain. And it's almost as though we went backwards, because
we did.
We should be able to still do that. And the problem with the reason that we might do what have changed like that is because you don't want people to know you don't like them. You don't want people to know what you're thinking about them. And if you get to that high vibration, you have to be more uplifted. You have to be a higher vibrational being. So I hope we get to that point again, where we just look at each other and smile and we talk telepathically. And of course, that's what you do with your guides. Right.
We're already talking telepathically. I have a video on my channel. You guys should all watch it. It's free. Just watch it. But my guides tell me that if they introduce this cell phone, because we are addicted to it. It's control for us. They can track us, control us. They can make money off of us. Had that not been introduced, we would be a lot closer to telepathically talking. How many times, Allie, have you gone on to do a video and somebody's wearing the exact same color as you?
Yeah.
How many times have we walked into the office and somebody says, well, I didn't get the memo, you know, because everybody, you know, you're wearing the same color as your coworker. How many times have you thought to yourself, maybe to your spouse, I'm going to do a backyard remodel. That's what I'm going to do. You start looking it up and you start planning it, but you don't tell anybody else. And you go to work and you find out that somebody says, I'm doing a backyard remodel. And you're like, how in the heck? You know, and there's usually one person that does everything you do, but you don't know how. Or how did they know I was going to build a pool? How did they know I was going to go vacation there? It drives you crazy. You're sending that information out.
Yeah.
And that person is a good receiver and is receiving it.
That's awesome.
Sendings and receivings.
And you can also feel it when somebody is poisoning your aura, when somebody's sending you darts and sending you all these mixed messages and all that. And sometimes if we don't acknowledge it and block it, then what's going to happen is we absorb it and it makes us sick. And I really believe I had that issue with somebody in my physical life that I see every day. And that person was attacking me and still is actually. But now I'm strengthening myself up in my resolve not to let it bother me. So, you know, we need to do that all the time. We need to protect ourselves, you know, like we do when we go in a car or whatever. But, you know, sometimes somebody is not your friend. And even though they may look like they are. So.
Maya Angelou, what does she say? When people show you who they are, believe them.
That's right.
And block, because thoughts are like little arrows that you send out into the universe. They don't die. They don't go away. They have energy. So if you're constantly sending negative thoughts about somebody, that's actually hurting them. So don't do that. No. And if they're doing it to you, block yourself. Put mirrors around you so that imagine mirrors so that if they send something good, they get that back.
Right.
If they send something bad, they get that back.
They get that back. Yeah. Yep. Unbelievable. If I got a story to tell, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to put my energy into it. So
there you go.
There you go. Okay. We have read for dear Teddy Laurent many times, and Teddy is still at 6s and 7s about what to do with her life. I don't know if there's a different answer that we can come up with for her, but she's asking again, what is she doing wrong? So.
Well, you know, I mean, if Teddy were here, I mean, we could have a conversation about that.
Right.
Okay. This is what Spirit's telling me. This applies to everybody. If your life is going wrong, you know what I mean? You know how sometimes we have, and they're telling me, we have the best intentions, right? We help people. Let's say you help somebody, and then that person ends up being like a nightmare in your life. And then you're like, oh my gosh, you know, whatever. You have the best intentions. They're telling me, love yourself. I mean, it's like Ron says, nothing is wrong. But Ron, when people are feeling horrible, they feel like something is wrong. And so they really feel that. I don't want to
dismiss it.
That for her, but self-love can cure it all. Self-love, guys. What does it do? It brings your vibration up. When your vibration is up, what happens? People that don't match your vibration fall away. They just go away.
Yep.
Coworkers get fired or get transferred. You get a raise or transferred. Things just naturally fall away from you. Now, here's the thing that you need to understand. Once you launch energy, once you send that arrow out, it's going to go for a while. So it's not like if you raise your energy, everything is going to change tomorrow. I think this is where we get confused.
Yes.
You may still be experiencing bad outcomes based on that energy or that decision for a certain amount of time. Maybe it's 6 months. Maybe it's a year. Maybe it's longer. You're going to have to keep your high energy through all of those setbacks.
Correct.
If you get a setback and you go back to thinking that your life is terrible, then it didn't work. You didn't. It's not.
You didn't do enough.
In the rut. You didn't fly above the rut. So the thing is, keep your intentions and your energy high, even when there's a setback. Just bring it back up. Setback. Bring it back up. That's the key. How do you raise your vibration? You do things you love. You take care of yourself. You put yourself first. Put yourself first. Taking care of everybody else is going to wear you out, and you're going to get sick and tired, and you're not going to be able to take care of them anymore.
That's right.
And then they're going to be mad at you for not taking care of them. But you're going to be, I'm sick and I'm tired. They don't care.
They don't care.
They don't because you've trained them to not care about you because you didn't care about you.
Absolutely.
So
Perfect
how
explanation.
you fix it is with yourself. And listen, if you take care of yourself first, what are you teaching your kids and your grandkids? To take care of themselves. Right. You're actually giving them a beautiful lesson in how to be an adult and be a happy adult. When they say, mom can't do this because she always gets a pedicure and she's not going to cancel it.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean? Or she always does this thing and we all know that this is important to her, so she's not going to cancel it unless it's like, somebody's graduation or something big, right? You stand up for yourself. So Teddy, that's what they're saying is love yourself, babe. Love yourself.
My mother and father told me when my daughter was born, we are not built-in babysitters. We would love to take her sometimes, but do not expect us to take her anytime you'd like us to. And I followed through with that always. I say to people, you're being taken advantage of and you're allowing it to happen. You must take care of yourself and you must speak up for yourself, and what happens is you get the pushback because it's just normal what they do. If you push back, they normally come to you and say, oh, well, you're not, what's wrong with you? Something wrong with you? You teach them how to treat you. You're absolutely right. And the other thing about the timing is most people give up right before things are about to change.
Right. Oh my God. Right.
Yes. And that is so tragic.
It's tragic.
There you are, you're on the precipice and you say, oh, I'm going to walk back down. This has been too long or whatever. And then
it's not working. Nothing is working. Right. It's just a test. The universe is going to test you 1,000,000 times. Are you sure, Susan?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Right.
Yeah. Well, you're just not important enough to do well, Oh, I must be just not my thing to do well. And I've done it. I've given up before it was time. And I would get phone calls. Oh, are you still doing this? And I'm like, no. Oh, okay. Well, do you know anyone else? Don't give up.
Don't give up. Especially if you love it. Do it.
Yeah.
But does that answer your question? Because Karen had a question
Teddy.
about how to raise your vibration. Karen, the number one way to raise your vibration, everybody, we have been through hell and back, right? We really have. Our vibration has taken the biggest hits. So the biggest way to raise your vibration is a gratitude list. And I'm going to tell you to list 50 things, 50, things you're grateful for. Because when you get to 25, it's easy to name 20, 25 things. When you get to 26, you're like, my toes, my ears, that bedspread, I never really liked it, but I'm grateful for it. When you when you get to that place where you're trying to find things to be grateful for, that's when the shift happens. That's when the actual shift happens. That's when you start going, the sky is so blue. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I have good hearing. I'm grateful that, whatever. I'm grateful for this piece of art hanging in my house. I mean, you really have to reach. That's when the shift happens. And that's when the vibration starts to go up.
And make sure you don't say that you're grateful that something bad happened or that something that you, don't do that. Yeah.
And it's got to be you. It can't
be you.
I'm grateful that I guess it could be, I'm grateful that my son got a job. I guess you could say that, but really and truly, they really want you to stick with you because they want you to really understand how many things you have to be grateful for.
Just getting up in the morning is one.
There
you go,
Look,
it doesn't have to be.
Some people can't walk. Some people have an oxygen tank. Some people can't eat what they want. Some people, right? I mean, there's something that I can be grateful for that you can't, and you can be grateful for that I can't, right?
Right. We're all individuals. Yep. That was me yesterday. I had a Weight Watchers meal and a little bit of salad and some grapes while everybody else had lasagna and garlic bread and all kinds of other stuff. And you know what? It didn't bother me at all because I was taking care of me. And I told people, this is all right. It's just all right. I'm going to get better. I
right?
Like day off for Christmas.
It's worth it.
The payoff is worth it. That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Carla B, thank you so much for the super sticker. That's so sweet of you. Bless you, dear.
Bless you.
All right. We have a little bit of time, to about 10 minutes. I'll take what I can, but I've gone back. So please don't put any new ones up because we're really knocking off here right at the top of the hour. So Auntie D, any messages from her guides?
For the upcoming year.
I get hold on tight.
Hold on tight. That's good. That's a good message, right?
It is.
I mean, it could be, right? It's all how you look at it. Glass half full, glass half empty. So this is something for you guys that want to know about like psychic stuff. I read her question, and then her guides made me look at the cat picture, which is her little icon. Oh. And I looked at the cat picture, and then they made me look at the cat's eye.
Oh.
So I find myself just staring at the cat's eye. And I don't know why. That's how they talk to you. They'll direct your gaze.
Direct you to where you need to go.
And you'll find yourself staring at something. So I'm tempted to ask, does somebody have eye infections or eye issues, be it the cat, a pet, or you? I feel like something is going to be happening with eyes in 2022. And I'm being told not to put it off, not to underestimate. It's not, I'm not going to say that it's a great, big, bad, terrible thing. It's not that, but I'm seeing like an infection, like something coming out of the corner of my eye. So that's one thing. And then Allie was saying, buckle up, buckle up. Let's see that. Let's see what's happening with Auntie D. I agree. I feel like you've got some energy coming in that's going to sort of propel you. You know, sometimes in life we kind of feel like we're sitting or we're not moving much.
Right.
And I
we're
feel
waiting.
like, the energy is going to pick you up and start moving you forward. Like you feel compelled to go, compelled to travel, compelled to do things. What is it with these trolls? Gordon Simon, I think that is probably somebody who just needs to go away.
I didn't see it. Okay.
It's not bad. It's just stupid stuff, you know. Okay. And they put one in, and if you don't remove them, they start getting crazy. So if one of the mods would take care of that, just block it or get rid of it. Auntie D, I just see good things coming to you, dear. I see changes, but not bad changes. I see good changes. Flowing. What is the cat is intently looking, you know, really focusing on something, right? Intentional, be intentional. Good job, Flowing. They also want to talk to you about self-love, like accept it, accept love, accept people helping you, I think this is a problem that you might have, Auntie D. Me too. But be more accepting of people offering to help you. Okay. Do you get anything, Allie?
I pulled a card, surrender your need to always be right. And I don't think it's a negative for you, Auntie D. I think what it means is be open-minded. There might be some things you'll find out that you didn't know before, or I've even had it where somebody really proved to me that their side was actually better than mine, or the idea was better. And so I had to surrender any kind of, holding back, especially with my students. My students do this. They challenge me all the time. And I love it when they do, because I don't know everything. And I like people to challenge me so that I can open my mind even further. So, yeah.
And psychics don't know everything. We are not to be put on a pedestal. We don't know everything. We're just vessels.
That's right.
And so Auntie D said she sees angel wings in her cat's eye. I think it's that sort of bee. But it's also, to me, it's also back to flowing with that focus. Like,
yeah. Good.
You've got good things coming. Yeah. Good things coming.
Stay positive, Auntie D. Yep.
She said, could you tell me who might get, it's on Manana. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Does my brother Dan have a message? Okay. Julie Short. Right off the bat, Julie, I don't know if you're in the chat or not. Hey, Jen's World's here. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Right off the bat, Julie, who plays guitar? Somebody is playing a guitar. I don't know if this is Dan or if Dan has a son or a daughter or somebody. There's a guitar here somewhere playing the guitar. I feel like it's an acoustic guitar, but it could be any kind. I feel like... why is he saying don't give up? Are you in the middle of a project, or are you fighting for something, or trying to what's that word when you help people? Like, I feel like there's an underdog situation. Maybe you're trying to
a cause,
or there's something that you're doing that you feel kind of passionate about. Ooh, why is my chest hurting? Nobody plays guitar in your family, Julie? I would tuck that away. It's pretty strong. I would tuck that away and see if that doesn't come up. That
show up somewhat. Yeah, show up later.
Anybody, does the cause, something that he's saying, don't give up, it could even just be like if you're remodeling or there's something you're trying to do that he says, don't give up on. And my chest is hurting. I don't know if that means that he's if he had heart trouble, or somebody, is this with her or with him? I feel like it's with him. Does he have kids, Julie? Does Dan have kids? Because this is what I see is you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and he died of brain cancer. Okay. So he's saying don't, and he has 2 kids. Okay, don't give up. He's saying don't give up. Somebody has chest. Somebody has some heaviness in their chest. His kids might be thinking about playing guitar that you may not know this about them, but he won't let that go. So I'm just going to tell you, tuck that away for the future. It might make more sense. So yes, he's saying don't give up, follow through. He's saying you have a shining light. He's saying that you have a shining light out of you that can help people. You're meant to help people. And he says that you do help people. You already have helped people. This isn't future tense, this past tense and future tense.
I get freedom. That he was, and I think this also has to go along with your YouTube channel. You have the freedom to do what you want on your YouTube channel, and you should go for it. Yeah. Yep.
He says you're going to help people.
I think so. Yeah. We're all called here for some reason, for one piece of the puzzle. So
yeah.
I am going to show one more, and we're done for the day. Okay. Connie Brown had a ghost in her car in 1998 who had black and white long hair and aviator glasses. Was he related to Joe Biden before he went bald? No, I'm kidding. Okay. Wow. Black and white hair, aviator glasses.
Julie, I just need to tell you, my chest is really hurting. So somebody just be careful about heart issues. Don't take anything for granted. And somebody's got a lot of chest pain. Okay. So I think, Connie, that that's your guide. I think that was your guide. One of your guides. It wasn't a ghost. I mean, I know it looked like a ghost, but they're telling me it was a guide that you had at that time. Think back to that time. What was happening? Were you on the precipice of making a big decision or doing something big in your life? Or maybe there was decisions that you were making. I feel like there was something new was about to happen, or something new was happening. But I think that was a guide. That's what they're telling me. What do you think, Allie?
I get the sense that it was sort of an updated Native American spirit. They just threw on the glasses for fun, so they have a sense of humor. But the long gray and black hair, yeah, that's what I get too. Yep. Wow. I just want to post this because this is really a great affirmation. Marg has been feeling more calm and much better since she started living her new life of self-love, not letting the negative appear. And she says it's not easy. It does take time. Thank you, Marg. Thank you so much, very much. And when I start seeing people being grateful here as well, of course, and everybody's got so much that I would, we'd be here all day because your comments are beautiful and should be shared. And I thank you for them. Susan does too. And we'll be back next week, maybe feeling both a little bit more, even more better. Anybody that would like to be on my show tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Eastern time, just write me on heartandsoulconnected@gmail.com. I'll send you a link. You won't, if everybody comes, you may get 2 minutes time, but it doesn't matter. It's the hopes and wishes for 2022. So come by and see us if you want to, or come by and watch. And we send you lots of love and blessings. Thank you.
Absolutely. Much love, everybody.
Everyone. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.